Welcome to Unseen Motive Code. In this continuation of our extended exploration into human motives, we turn attention toward identity, how it forms, how it conflicts internally, and how it influences patterns of behavior over time. Through reflection and practical examples, we examine the forces shaping self-perception and decision-making beneath awareness. Let's continue the analysis. Section 1. How identity is formed. Identity develops through accumulated experience, feedback, and interpretation. It is not static. It evolves through reinforcement and reflection. Example: a child praised for creativity may internalize the label of being imaginative and continue engaging in artistic pursuits. Repeated affirmation strengthens this identity. Over time, behavior aligns with that perception. Alternatively, persistent criticism may encourage avoidance of similar expression, limiting development. Identity therefore reflects both internal interpretation and external response. Recognizing this fluidity allows individuals to revise self-perception rather than accept it as fixed. Section 2. Internal conflict. Contradictory desires frequently coexist within individuals. Ambition may compete with comfort. Curiosity may conflict with fear. Example: an individual considers starting a new venture. One impulse encourages exploration and growth. Another emphasizes security and predictability. Internal conflict generates hesitation or indecision. Observing conflict rather than suppressing it clarifies underlying priorities and values. Resolution emerges through awareness rather than avoidance. Section 3. Habits as identity reinforcement. Repeated behavior reinforces identity narratives. Example: consistent exercise reinforces perception of discipline. Neglected commitments reinforce narratives of inconsistency. Habits function as feedback loops. They provide evidence supporting internal labels. Consciously selecting habits enables intentional identity shaping. Small repeated actions often produce greater psychological impact than occasional large efforts. Section 4. Social comparison. Individuals evaluate themselves relative to others. Example: exposure to peers achieving visible milestones may produce motivation or insecurity depending on interpretation. Comparison can distort perception by focusing on selective outcomes. Awareness of comparison dynamics allows redirection toward personal benchmarks rather than external measurement. This shift stabilizes motivation and emotional equilibrium. Section 5. Adaptive behavior and masking. People adjust presentation according to context. Example: professional environments may encourage formal communication styles, while social settings permit expressive variation. Adaptation facilitates interaction. However, excessive masking may distance individuals from authentic preference. Balancing adaptation with self-alignment prevents identity fragmentation. Section 6. Fear of identity change. Transformation often generates discomfort. Example: someone adopting healthier routines may experience resistance not from difficulty alone, but from altering familiar self-perception. Change introduces uncertainty. Recognizing discomfort as transitional rather than prohibitive encourages sustained development. Growth frequently requires temporary instability. Part 2. Conclusion. Identity is dynamic, shaped through interpretation, behavior, and interaction. Internal conflict, comparison, and adaptation influence direction and pace of development. Understanding identity construction expands awareness of behavioral motives and prepares deeper examination of perception, influence, and interpersonal dynamics. Thank you for continuing this exploration with Unseen Motive Code. If this discussion deepened your understanding of identity and behavior, consider joining the channel and following for upcoming segments in this extended series. Your engagement supports continued thoughtful analysis into psychology and philosophy. Until next time, remain observant, reflective, and attentive to the patterns shaping perception and action.